Packers. What does this guy need to do in order to get to the next level? He actually made it to the NFC semifinal games where he lost to Purvis Woods and Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
He hate me. This is who he is. He hate me. This guy is so easy to hate because he's so good. But he'll rub it in your face. And when he rubs it in your face, it pisses you off. He was just one game away from the Super Bowl. So, you know, if he stays on his regular course, he's right up there, Michael.
I watched this guy last year against, obviously, one of the most historical franchises in the country in yourself. And, I mean, you are one of 4 members in the DFW Hall of Fame. And this guy was phenomenal in that football game defensively. He outside speed rushers, his cornerbacks jammed extremely strong, receivers weren't able to get open. He was able to run different types of defensive schemes to confuse the offense. I mean, to me, this guy is there defensively. Offense wins games, defense wins championships, and at home, this guy is great.
He is outstanding at home, and he had us, you know, in a state of panic all night. Actually, you know, I'm even thinking about this. You, of all people, said, what did you say about veering the body?
I don't even remember.
No,
but you were dead early.
I do remember this, but I wanted you to tell me.
I don't even remember,
You
man.
said, take one last veering of the body before we close the coffin. This is my boy, and he gonna do that to me. But Ron, he did close the coffin on me last year.
This guy closed the coffin on several of his opponents last year. He was also one of the 9-3 finishers in the NFC. This guy played huge all season. One of the biggest things coming in to the season was, could this guy be consistent? And he showed it throughout the duration of the season last year. We look for good things out of the Green Bay Packers and potentially, you know, a matchup in the NFC Championship game with either the Cowboys or the Bucks or even the Eagles. The Eagles made it back there last year. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I really think Ron has a strong shot of ending up, you know, as a Super Bowl champion. He is that good.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. The number 3 ranked coach in the league has won 2 Super Bowls. He's one of 4 members in the DFW Hall of Fame. This guy obviously puts up the best numbers offensively year in and year out. There's not a guy in the country that can match wits with him passing the football. I like to call him Don Bullseye Hudson of the New England Patriots.
Oh, Hudson is the best. There is no question. This guy has all the tools. He is as smart as a whip. He works hard. He is a consummate professional. Hudson, you know, he is really outstanding.
Yeah, there's not enough that you can't say about this. Not enough you can say about this guy. I mean, this guy does it year in and year out. He always has one of the top rushers in the league. He puts up phenomenal numbers through the air. He averages about 35 to 40 points a football game.
Scary.
This guy is definitely the Steve Spurrier of our football league. He likes to embarrass his opponent. This guy really wants to make it hard on you to even want to step on the football field game after game. What is it that he needs to do? He again is two years removed from winning it all, where he won over Carlos Brown. The Cowboys won it the year after that, and myself the year since. What does he need to do? He always finishes the season with one loss, if not gone undefeated as he did last year. But he's not able to turn those wins into championships. He's won 2, but we're in season 14.
Well, you have to understand how hard it is winning in this league. You know, there's a reason we only have 4 coaches in the Hall of Fame. Winning is hard. You know, Hudson is right, you know, he's right there every year. And all it takes is one fumble or injury, and it could turn the other way. Hudson understands how to win. Hudson will win. He will continue to win because he is an outstanding head coach. He could possibly win it.
Absolutely. This guy has great schemes, and we look forward to seeing him deep into the AFC playoffs.
Absolutely. Every year, he's right there.
The number 2 ranked coach actually finished second in the DFW league last year. He was the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Right.
He finished the season 9-3. He lost to you early in the football season, but was able to rebound and basically walk through the NFC playoffs. He won on an average of about 30 points through the NFC playoffs, and we're talking about Coach Barry Stevenson and the Philadelphia Eagles. What do you have to say about this coach, guy?
Well, Stevenson is one who, he took a 7-year hiatus in the league, and even really at his early stages, he was right on the edge of winning it all even at that stage. Now, after 7 years, he comes back and he makes it to the Super Bowl. And all all he had to do was finish, hit the one pass, and yes, he will tell you over and over, he hit that pass. But, however, you got to hit it strong.
Right.
This
guy is definitely, in my book, probably the most elite coach in the football league. I mean, he does it on both sides of the football. There's nothing that this guy can't do. Offensively, he's extremely tricky, very unpredictable, very strong on the offensive line. Where he lacks strength is the running game. He fails to take chances running the football, where I think that if he took those chances, he'd be an outstanding runner. Defensively, he's able to shut down opposing offenses, but what does he need to do to gain confidence in his run game?
Well, honestly, I don't see a whole lot of holes in his squad. I think, when he plays you're on a different level than everyone else is. I mean, that's how it is. But overall, he has strength in his offensive line. So, if he just continues to pound the rock, pound it,